I guess deep down I kind of knew it from the start, you know? Like 3 or 4 months in, he's like, oh, I'm going back to see my family. And he's like, well, do you want to come with me? I'm driving back. And so I ended up going to Sault Ste. Marie, meeting his sister, meeting his mom. And honestly, like both of us, like it wasn't a freak out moment. It was just like, yeah, this is fine, this is normal, this is cool, let's do a road trip.
We've been together for like 13 or 14 years so far. And it was just, really from the beginning, it was just super easy with her. And she really understood me and allowed me to be myself. Our first date, I got her to come meet me out at a club. We went to go see a DJ. We got to dance. It was nice. Yeah. I wanted to wait for her dad to come from France. We went out golfing. I asked for his permission to marry her, and then he really wanted me to do it right away. So the next day we planned this big dinner. We got lobster, steak, and we had the big dinner. And then right after dinner, with her family there, I proposed to her. It was like right after dinner, her dad was just like, "All right." So then she was just like kind of confused, and she kind of caught on like what was gonna happen. So yeah, it was funny. I didn't really need to. I didn't even need to really. Felt like I had to really change who I was to really be around her. It was just really easy to be myself, and she's really done a lot to bring the best out of me and really push me to my potential. And yeah, that's kind of reasons why I'm marrying her. Yeah, I love you a lot, and I can't wait to start our next chapter.
I met him actually, we were out at a bar, and I was meeting up with a friend that we knew the same person. We had a, what do you call it? I'm looking for my words. A mutual friend, there you go. And I didn't even know he knew him, because he's from Sault Ste. Marie. And anyways, he was at the bar, and the first time I saw him, I just, like right away, I just kind of was like, oh, like who's that, you know? And in my head I was like, oh, like I'm gonna, like he's gonna be mine one day. Like this is I think this is my guy, you know? Like I had that thought. And then yeah, we met, and then we just had a fun night at the bar. We danced a lot and stuff, and then that's pretty much it. And after that, we literally hung out every single day for weeks, until one day we're just like, oh, well, I guess we're dating now. There was like never that moment of, you know, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? It was just so natural and easy, and just nothing that I ever really experienced before. And yeah, I just remember, having that thought, he's gonna be mine. About 6 months in our relationship, we were both paying for 2 apartments, and we're like, you know what? I was gonna look for an apartment to live alone. And I was like, well, I think it just makes sense if we just move in together, right? Like I was always at his place. I'm like, it's not like we're not living together, basically. So we moved in together. 2 months later, we adopted a dog. So I feel, but it didn't feel like, oh wow, like there was never a moment where it was like, oh wow, like this is getting real, or oh wow, like this is so serious. It was just so smooth and natural, and it just felt so easy. Like it just honestly felt like, how can I say, like we were just made for each other, and we had known each other for a very long time. He's my best friend. He's my best friend. He's the person that can help me calm down. He's the person that will take my freak out, will take my yelling, will take whatever. He will be kind, he will be patient, he will not add to my stress. I'm so happy you moved to Ottawa and then I moved to Ottawa and our path crossed. I look forward to having this day with you. I know that we're both stressed and anxious, but I'm just really excited as well to share that with you and have that and then be able to make new memories. Yeah. You turn around. Oh, I love that cheetah thigh.
You look nice.
Nice.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Come here. I love that color on you. Oh. Just breathe. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Okay. Put your arms a bit long. This is our day. This is for you, this is for me, this is for us.
So Frederique, my best friend and the love of my life. Our story began in the most unlikely fashion. And from that moment, my life changed forever. You have helped me see my true potential and become a better person. Together we have grown through patience, understanding, love, and we have built a foundation stronger than I ever had thought possible. Should have brought a Kleenex.
I don't know if I have one in my purse.
It's okay. And I can't imagine this life without you. I promise to listen, learn, grow, and grow with you, even when our future is uncertain. I vow to be your basket of infinite favors. I pledge to support your dreams and continue to be patient as much as I can. With you, I look forward to all the adventures to come. Our journey is just beginning, and I'm grateful to have you by my side. Today and always, I choose you as my best friend, my partner, and my soulmate. Je t'aime. One more.
I love you. Oh my God. Look at that. That was beautiful. Oh my God, my love. Does anybody have a Kleenex? I am so happy that he wanted to do it alone before I wanted to do it in front of everyone, and I was like, I'm so glad that you pushed for this because I definitely prefer this. Mine is definitely longer, but okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Growing up, I watched all the Disney movies over and over again. And I dreamt about the day when I would get to be that princess in a beautiful wedding gown, getting married to her Prince Charming. 13 years ago, I found you. And even though our life doesn't always look like a fairy tale, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. You and I have gone through so many ups and downs together. And throughout all the seasons of life, you have stood by me, supported me, cared for me, loved me unconditionally, and accepted me for who I was and the person I was becoming. From the start, I've always felt completely accepted, not judged. I just felt like I could be myself, and it was so easy to be around you. We were so young, but it just felt so right. It's like we were made for each other. You made me feel a part of your world right from the start. And from there, our friendship grew. And our love for each other began to grow stronger and stronger. I fell for you when I saw how much you loved dancing. I just thought it was so sexy. I love your sense of humor and just being silly with you. But the one thing that made me fall in love with you even more is your emotional intelligence and your sensitivity. You're a beautiful person inside and out. You're so kind, generous, open-minded, patient, and respectful. I had never met someone like you before. There's something special about you, and I think that's why I'm so drawn to you. You have such a special soul. You're my special person. To this day, I don't think I've ever found anyone else quite like you. Anytime you're by my side, I can breathe better. You make me feel safe. You're my protector, my sun, my source of joy. You make my burdens feel lighter, and you can always help me find the light at the end of the tunnel when I'm spiraling down. You're my best friend, the person I want to be with any time of day, any day of the year. You're the person I can completely be myself with without feeling like I need to hide some parts of me. I feel free to be who I am, and I'm not scared to show you my darker sides, the sides that even I don't accept sometimes. But you accept me completely, truly, and entirely for who I am. Simply for the person I am, in light and in darkness, on good days and bad days. You have taught me to love myself and not be ashamed of any parts of me. It's already been a long ride, and we've had some incredible times, you and I. But it's only the beginning. I know that a lot more beautiful things are waiting for us in the future. Now today is about our vows and the promises we're making to each other. To continue to love each other the way we have been loving each other these past 13 years. To continue to make an effort and never give up on our love. So here are my promises to you. I vow to love you more each day, even when it's hard. I vow to be your safe place, your home, and your biggest cheerleader. I vow to love you unconditionally through every season of life. I vow to stand by your side in joy and in sorrow, in strength and in weakness. I vow to continue to be your partner, your confidant, and your best friend for the rest of my days. I vow to cherish the love we've cultivated and grown, and to protect the life we've built together at all costs. I vow to hold space for your dreams and support them as if they were my own. I vow to always believe in you, even when you forget to believe in yourself. I vow to grow with you, to challenge you, and to remain open to be challenged by you. I vow to weather every storm with you, hand in hand, heart to heart. I vow to listen with an open heart and speak with kindness. I vow to share my fries with you, even when I said I wouldn't. I vow to stand beside you in laughter and in tears, in calm and in chaos, just like you've already done for me all of these years. I vow to grow with you, learn with you, and face life with you side by side. I vow to make our life together one of joy, respect, and deep connection. I vow to never stop showing up for us, no matter where life takes us. I vow to accept you unconditionally, always, to trust you with all my heart, and to respect you like I want to be respected. I vow to be faithful and always honest about what I need. You know I'm already honest about that stuff. I vow to keep dancing with you for the rest of my days. Today, I choose you, and only you. I vow to choose you again and again, in this life and the next. My forever and always. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Mine were
good?
longer, but
Yeah. It was expected.
I know. I was like, and honestly, when I was doing it, I was like, oh, that's kind of short.
Oof, that was good. I'm glad we did that here.
I'm so glad we did this just you
Yeah.
and I. Yeah. These guys, it's like they're not even here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look so good.
Thank you. You do too? It was really nice.
Turn around. Do a spin for me. Oh my god, I love it. Show me the socks. Nice. Okay, you did find some. So my family, like I'm from Quebec City, he's from Sault Ste. Marie. Never really got to spend just like regular weekend dinner times with my like extended family members. And so for me, and it's rare for us to be able to gather and all be together at the same time. So for me, it's today, it's of course a celebration of our love and to share that with everyone we love and all our friends, and the celebration and just gathering together, not only for us, but for all our family members to be able to be together in one place and just have those moments. You're my everything, you're my best friend, I love you so much. I cannot imagine my life without you. I'm so happy you moved to Ottawa and then I moved to Ottawa and our path crossed. And I look forward to having this day with you. I know that we're both stressed and anxious, but I'm just really excited as well to share that with you and have that, and then be able to make new memories. Yeah.
Il espère qu'elle grandira. C'est un jour d'espoir où Frédérique et Alfonso démontrent leur foi l'un envers l'autre. Vous, témoins ici présents, êtes invités à encourager Frédérique et Alfonso dans leur nouvelle alliance. On vous demande avec tout l'amour et la sagesse que vous possédez d'encourager Alfonso et Frédérique de toutes les manières possibles. Today, Alfonso and Frederique's relationship changes. All of us hope it will grow and become better and better. Indeed, this day is a day of hope. It is a day in which Alfonso and Frederique demonstrate their faith in each other. You who are gathered here as witnesses are called to continue your support and encouragement as they unite in marriage. You are called to try, with the greatest love and wisdom you can command, to support these two and to help them in every way you can. Now, a reading that expresses the sense of joy and love on this occasion. It is called The One. The One, unknown. When the one whose hand you're holding is the one who holds your heart, when the one whose eyes you gaze into gives your hopes and dreams their start, when the one you think of first and last is the one who holds you tight, and the things you plan together make the whole world seem just right. When the one whom you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you found the only one and love you'll share your whole life through. Maintenant, Amy Bourgoin, la sœur de Frédérique, va venir vous lire un poème qu'elle a écrit pour cette occasion.
Le titre, c'est un serment en silence. Aimer, ce n'est pas tout dire fort, ni jurer l'éternel à tort. C'est regarder sans trop parler et rester sans rien réclamer. Ce n'est pas un feu qui s'enflamme vite, mais la braise qui jamais ne s'effrite. C'est rester là, même sans raison, dans le calme d'une belle saison. L'amour le vrai n'est pas spectacle, il est présence, il est miracle. C'est se choisir dans l'ordinaire et s'aimer mieux dans le contraire. C'est respecter l'autre sans le plier, c'est l'écouter sans corriger. C'est offrir du temps sans délai et croire en l'autre même en secret. Le mariage, ce n'est pas qu'une fête, c'est un lien qui doucement s'apprête. C'est une route faite de détours, mais tracée par la force des jours. C'est deux âmes qui marchent ensemble, même quand, parfois, le sol tremble. C'est affronter sans se blesser et se reconstruire sans cesser d'aimer. C'est pardonner sans trop de mots et consoler sans dire « il faut ». C'est partager le même silence et s'y trouver en confiance. Pas besoin d'efforts démesurés, l'amour se vit en simplicité. Et chaque jour, loin du bruit, il devient un serment en silence.
Today, Alfonso and Frederique come together not as individuals, but as partners in life. The sand ceremony represents the blending of their lives, their love, and their journey together. Aujourd'hui, Alfonso et Frederique s'unissent non seulement en tant qu'individus, mais aussi comme partenaires de vie. La cérémonie du sable symbolise l'union de leur vie, de leur amour et de leur chemin parcouru ensemble. Each of you holds a container of sand, unique in its color, just as you are both unique in your experiences, values, and dreams. As you pour your sand into this shared vessel, the grains will mix together, symbolizing how your lives are now forever intertwined. Just as these grains can never be separated, so too will your love be inseparable. May this vessel serve as a reminder that while you are each strong and whole as individuals, together you create something even more beautiful and enduring. Let it be a symbol of your love, unity, and a life you build together. Que ce vase soit un rappel que bien que vous soyez forts et accomplis en tant qu'individus ensemble, vous créez quelque chose d'encore plus beau et durable. Qu'il soit le symbole de votre amour, de votre union et de la vie que vous construisez ensemble. So, you will repeat after me. Today, I, Alfonso, take you, Frederique, to be my beloved wife. I promise to be honest, patient, and kind. I vow to listen with compassion, to be faithful, to honor and respect you, and face every day with you by my side. You make me feel safe, seen, and completely myself. You are my best friend and the one I want to grow old with. No matter what life brings, I will be by your side forever and always. Now, Frederique, repeat after me. Aujourd'hui, moi, Frédérique, Je te prends, Alfonso, pour époux, avec tout mon cœur et toute ma confiance. Je promets d'être honnête, patiente et attentionnée. Je promets de t'écouter avec compassion, d'être fidèle, de t'honorer et de te respecter, et d'affronter chaque jour avec toi à mes côtés. Tu me fais sentir en sécurité, compris et pleinement moi-même. Tu es mon meilleur ami et la personne avec qui je veux vieillir. Peu importe ce que la vie nous réserve, je resterai toujours à tes côtés, pour toujours et à jamais. J'invite maintenant Jean à venir nous apporter les bagues pour l'échange des alliances. Frederique, I give you this ring as a symbol of our love and fidelity. May it remind you always of the promises we have exchanged today. J'invite maintenant Lilou à nous apporter les bagues pour l'échange des alliances. Alfonso, je te donne cette alliance comme symbole de notre amour et fidélité. Qu'elle te rappelle toujours des promesses que nous avons échangées aujourd'hui. Now, may the love has brought you together continue to grow and enrich your lives. May you meet with courage the problems which arise to challenge you, and may your relationship always be one of love and trust. May the happiness you share together be you always, and may every word you have pledged here be a living truth in your lives. Maintenant que cet amour qui vous a unis embellisse votre vie et de couple, que les défis de la vie soient rencontrés avec courage et que votre relation grandisse avec amour et confiance. Que cette joie que vous partagez aujourd'hui soit avec vous pour toujours et que chaque parole échangée soit une vérité vivante dans vos vies quotidiennes. Frederique et Alfonso, nous avons entendu votre promesse de partager vos vies dans l'union du mariage. Nous reconnaissons et honorons l'engagement que vous avez pris l'un envers l'autre aujourd'hui. Donc, dans l'honnêteté et dans la sincérité de vos paroles et actions faites ici devant nous, témoins, je vous déclare maintenant mari et femme.
May the vows be sealed with a kiss.
All right, hello everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Matt, I'm Alfonso's best man. When I first started writing this speech, I did what many guys do in my position. I Googled how to write a best man speech. And believe it or not, one of the first tips I saw was, speaking of roast, your job is not to roast the groom. So instead today, I've decided to talk about something else entirely different. Today we're going to talk about how crazy Alfonso is. But I want to be clear, this isn't a roast, even though something about it, it's maybe a bit of a roast. It's not a roast. It's not that type of crazy. Though there is a hilarious story of him attempting to break wooden blocks on his head in front of our entire school. Multiple times. I'm sorry, but if you want details on that one, you gotta come find me later. But no, it's not that type of crazy. It's not that type of roast. Today, we're talking about the type of crazy that makes life unforgettable. The kind of crazy that says, no, I don't like cheese.
That's messed up.
You heard that right. He doesn't like cheese.
Yeah, in Italian.
J'aime pas fromage.
L'italien.
Yeah. It's like the kind of crazy that falls head over heels for a woman he loves, Frederique, and never looks back. Actually, when I looked up the word crazy, just to see what I was working with, one partial definition stood out. Intensely involved or passionately preoccupied. And honestly, that couldn't describe Alfonso and Frederique's love any better. I met Alfonso back in high school. At the time, he was a lanky, quiet teenager, such as myself, but he had a massive afro. I'm pretty sure there's a picture back there that will prove that, but it doesn't do it any justice. Trust me, it was bigger. But by the end of school, the fro was gone, and it had been replaced by more tattoos than any of us had, and a music library filled with the hardest gangster rap. You know I'm right. But one thing never changed. Fonzo always marched to the beat of his own drum, passionately, unapologetically. The thing about Alfonso is, when he's in, he's all in. Whether it's getting behind a crazy business idea, dancing all night to a song we've all heard too many times, or raising two of the most iconic dogs in history. One sweet, loyal, calm black lab named Axwell, and an attack hyena named Mezzo. So when he met Frederique and I saw them together, I knew immediately he was crazy for her. And what's even more amazing is, Frederique, you matched him step by step with your own brand of passion, strength, and love. You two are proof that when you find someone who matches your brand of crazy, you don't let them go. Fonzo, you've always had my back. You've always been there to hear out whatever wild, half-cooked ideas I was chasing. You're one of the most loyal, big-hearted, and genuine people I've ever met. And seeing the way you love Frederique, the way you two bring out the best in each other, it's inspiring. So here's to the kind of crazy that brings people together, the kind of love that doesn't ask for permission, to two people who are perfect for each other because they wouldn't have it any other way. To Alfonso and Frederique, love you guys.
Good job. Why do you have to go first?
He told me to go first.
Yeah, okay. Salut. Alors, bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everybody. I tried to keep it short. It's kind of impossible, so please bear with me. Fonz is going to be mad at me. I didn't keep it under 3 minutes. It's okay. He's chilling. Okay. So I'm the maid of honor, and it's such an honor. And basically that means that Fred gets to boss me around all day and all the time, so that's why I was picked. And she loves that. She really does. But the best perk is that I get to call her Fred today, and she can't say anything about it, even though she hates it. Is she rolling her eyes yet? OK. Mais avant d'aller plus loin, je veux prendre un moment pour souhaiter la bienvenue à des personnes très importantes, les parents de Frédérique, Richard, Linda. Richard s'occupe une place très, très, très spéciale dans son cœur. Elle s'ennuie tellement. Et t'avoir ici, venue de France, signifie énormément pour elle. Et Linda, c'est son encre, la petite voix dans sa tête qui lui rappelle d'avancer dans la vie avec à la fois force et cœur. Je suis tellement, tellement reconnaissante pour tout l'amour que vous deux, vous l'avez donné. And to Tony and Diane, Fonz's parents, I don't know, Diane's over there. Where's Tony? There you are. Okay. Thank you so much for raising such a kind, steady man. You're an essential part of the foundation that makes this couple so strong. Truly. Yeah. So Fonz and I have known each other for 13 years now. And over that time, he's become not just Fred's person, but one of my people too. So it's actually quite unfair how lucky I am today to be standing here celebrating not one, but two of my best friends in one shot. It's quite an honor. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you start crying. Like now? Like you really? Seriously? Frederique is the third one of our little ma tante group. Why did I say group? Group. Ma tante Georgette to get married. But let's be honest, Fonz and Fred have been together so long, it's really, really hard to imagine them two without each other. I'm pretty sure they walked into this world holding hands. And as soon as Fonz proposed, I was like, seriously, it's been so long. I've been waiting for this day. Like, you just wait, COVID. Yeah, you waited for the chill time. Yeah, it's okay. They're so perfect for each other in the rare, quiet, the grounding kind of way. Their love has always felt like home to me. Whether we were deep in our wild party days, or just navigating full-blown adulthood, which we're still trying to do. That's okay, we're doing things. The relationship was the place that I was able to call home and a safe place. I personally spent most of my early 20s practically living in their spare room, but mostly on their couch, passed out, after eating way too many crepes or popcorn with coconut oil. Fred, I'm looking at you. And even in one of their more character-building apartments we made at work, we'd often get a surprise visit from the upstairs neighbor, which I literally don't know. I don't remember his name. Alain! That's it. He didn't remember to shower, but they still let him in. It was so good. So shout out to Alain. He's not here tonight. Shout out. You told me yesterday. I thought it was Pierre. I don't know why. So Frederique, Fred, we met in high school in the vocal music program and even ended up living together during our last year of high school. We decided to take things to the next level and enter training in opera professionally. We sang together before we even really knew each other. And somehow that harmony has lasted all these years. But what truly brought us closer was not music, but the light we found together after some darker seasons. For those who know the details, you'll understand the journey we've been on. And for those who don't, just know that our friendship has always been about showing up for each other, no matter how heavy life got. You've put me in my place, and you still do, when I needed it. Held me through anxiety, breakups, chaos, career pivots, and those there's a lot of kids here, moments. Please switch the slide. Thank you. You've always shown up so fully, consistently, fiercely, and you've let me be myself. All versions. And I'm so, so proud of the version standing in front of me today. You're my sister, the one I can ask anything to, and so grateful that you're going to tell me the truth, even though I don't want to hear it. There's no one I can rely on as much as you to tell me the truth, and that's very rare. That trust and strength, that's exactly what we're celebrating today. Who you are and who you two are and what you've built. Look around, guys. This wedding is awesome. It screams Fred. It screams her. Yeah. Not just in style, in spirit. It's a living proof of her resilience. It's been a hard few years. Well, we're not going to dwell on it, but honestly, it's what makes today even more powerful. Every detail here is a testament to the way that she's faced life's challenges head on, still created something so beautiful, joyful, and full of love. Okay, Fonz, I know you had some input, but Fred didn't let you make the last call, and that's okay. It's okay, because you're a wise, wise man, and you've already practiced how to say yes. You've said yes for so long, and you're such a good man for it. And so, Fonz, from day one, I knew you were stuck. Well, I knew we were all stuck with you. You brought calm to Fred's chaos, and somehow it worked like magic. You've always been so kind, thoughtful, intentional, and you make people feel welcome. Look at all the guys here, all different walks of life. They're all here for you. You let Fred be fully herself, and you never, ever shrink from the fire that makes her her. That's a real man. And that's who you are. Yeah. 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 There's no other guy friend I can say that has seen me through my worst and still told me it's all good. There's moments I didn't remember and you still told me it was all good. You're also the only person that's rolled from tent to tent with me at a festival just to make sure that I was okay. Thank you for being a big brother to me, for letting me crash on your couch, for listening to me rant about life when Fred was working one of her 3 jobs at the time. And at a time when Fred and I both really needed to know that good men exist, you were that. Steady, genuine, just such a good man. And being that for her, you were also that for me too at the time. And you really showed me what it means to protect, support, and care without hesitation. Yeah, yeah. So, together, you've already lived a full life. You've navigated hard things, supported each other through them, and grown closer in the process. And Fred, I've watched you rise. You've softened in the most beautiful ways. Without losing your strength, you've expanded your heart. And Fonz, you're the one that has made room for all of it. So this day is just a cherry on top. Partnership that's already solid. It's a reminder for the tough days ahead, because, well, we all know they exist, that you've already done hard things together, and you've got this, and you always have. So from your slightly chaotic maid of honor, I thank you both for being my people. So I want to raise a glass to my chosen people, my chosen family, Fred and Fonz. May we grow old together, and forever may you let me crash on your couch. Fred and Fonz, everybody! Woo!
I will keep this. I'll keep this very short and sweet. I do have a lot to say, but I had a lot of trouble writing this speech, and so I made it very short. Even though there's a lot I want to say, but I've had the absolute joy of knowing Fred and Fonz for well over a decade, almost, 15 years, give or take? Fred and I met because of our shared love of singing, but our friendship really hit its stride. Outside of the music world, we've bonded over many things, including our love of animals, like your little terror dog, Mezzo. I'll always have a soft spot for Mezzo and Axwell, but Mezzo. And where was I? Nanaimo bars. I'll never forget. Yes, I created a cake out of Nanaimo bars, and then everyone else that year bought her Nanaimo bars, and she had, I don't know how many in your freezer for weeks, and but yet I can still eat them. They're delightful. They're good. And then when we were living together, staying up late eating snacks and chatting to all hours of the night. But Fred and Fonz have always felt like such a solid team to me. I've known them together since I met Fred. I've known her with Fonz. They balance each other so beautifully. He brings the calm and she brings the fire, day to day, to give or take. And together they definitely bring the vibe, right? They're warm, generous, and absolute hustlers. Plus, they know how to throw an excellent party. They really do. Mood lighting included, right? I love you guys both very much. I'm very lucky to know you both. And here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and a great time. To Fred and Fonz. Cheers, everyone. Thanks. And I'll pass it along to my friend Alex here.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alex. Je m'appelle Alex. So I've been lucky enough to call Fred one of my best friends for just about 15 years, same as Julia. So Fred is someone that I can go without seeing for, we try to not make it last too long, but like weeks, sometimes months. But whenever we see each other, it's like we catch up and no time has passed. And that's kind of what Fred is. She is always there. We skip the small talk and we get right into the real stuff. Deep, honest conversations, like right away. And it's just like no time has passed. And that only comes from truly knowing someone. We've been through some tough stuff together, and this kind of stuff that really changes you as a person, and no matter what, we always found our way back to each other. That's what makes our friendship so real. It's not perfect, but it's solid, and it's always going to be there. I'll always be there for you. Fred was there, actually, when I met my husband, sitting over here. The night I met my husband. So she's basically been part of all the weddings in our friend group. I think that means that we're officially stuck together for life. Not only that, but we actually share a wedding anniversary. So now we have even more reasons to celebrate together every year, or to remind each other how old we're getting, one or the other. So watching Fred and Fonz, and lately with my son, Felix, he's 3 years old, has just been the sweetest thing. Fred is so caring and nurturing. I'm sure you all know that about her. But the way she just takes care of Fonz and the dogs, and more recently with my son, Felix, whenever we see her, she's ma tante Fré. That's how we know her. She comes in, gives a warm hug. She takes care of Axwell and Mezzo. They're like her whole world. The kind of love that's not flashy, but it's pure and real. That's just who she is. Fred, you've grounded me more times than I can count. You've seen me through chaos, hard times, joy, and everything in between. And seeing you marry someone who's really stood by you through all of it is just, it warms my heart, and it means so much to me to be here standing beside you and just witnessing the love between you. It's been emotional in the best way, truly. It's very emotional. So here's to Fred and Fonz, who were never a surprise, always a sure thing.
Hello, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. Those who don't know me, I'm Raph, Alfonso and Frederique, longtime friend. It's actually quite the honor for me to be here tonight and celebrate this great union, this beautiful wedding with you guys. I'd really like to give a special thank to the whole wedding party. I don't think you could have a better wedding party than this. Like, everybody here is so beautiful. Everybody's looking sharp. Everybody's the best. Yeah. Love you guys. And an even bigger thank to, obviously, the bride and the groom. I love you guys. Thanks for being a part of my life. I'd like to thank everybody that's here as well, because you guys made this day possible. And without you, it wouldn't be the same. Thanks, everybody. Cheers and party on.
Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm an alcohol. Oh, wrong speech. As Dr. Seuss so wisely said, we're all a little weird, and life is a little weird. But when we find someone whose weirdness matches our own, we call it love. I think we can all agree these two are perfect together, and they bring their own magic to the mix. Of course, we all know that love isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it's knowing when to laugh and when to let go. So remember these wise words. If at first you don't succeed, try doing it the way your wife told you. Now, thanks, guys. As we celebrate this special day, let's raise a glass. May you never lie, cheat, or drink. But if you must lie, lie with each other. If you must cheat, cheat death. And if you must drink, drink with us. Cheers. Love you guys. Congratulations.